In the blacksmith shop, I was taking pieces of metal, I was hitting them with the hammer on the anvil, and I was drawing out that piece of metal. Now the piece of metal that I was drawing out, I was making it longer and thinner. That's what drawing out means. After I draw the piece of steel out, I take the scrolling tongs, I put the piece of metal in the fire until it comes out glowing an orange color. That tells me it's between 700 to 900 degrees. Because it's so hot, when I take the scrolling tongs to put the bend in the end, it bends super easy. Then I put the tongs down, I grab my hammer, I turn around onto the anvil, and I take and I bring that bend around to make a curl on the end of our hook. After I do that, I put the hammer down, I take the piece of metal, I put it back in the fire, I bring it out, I use the scrolling tongs, and I make another bend in the top that looks kind of like a fish hook. That's the bottom of our J hook that we're making. Then I put it back in the fire. While it's heating up in the fire, I take my cutting hardy, that's the tool that's kind of shaped like an upside down triangle. I put that on the anvil, and then when I bring the piece of metal out of the fire, I hit the hot piece of steel over the cutting hardy, and I tap it until it's mostly through. I don't go all the way through because then I would damage the cutting hardy as well as the hammer. I take a pair of tongs, I grab the far side of the cut that I put into the steel, I bend it back and forth and break it off. I put the long piece of metal back into a bucket of water so I don't lose track of it. The small piece I put back in the fire. Once the end is glowing about an orange to an orangey white once again, we bring it out of the fire, we put it half on and half off the edge of the anvil, and I hit straight down, making what's called a shelf. Now the top part of that shelf is where we'll drill a hole once we're through with the piece of metal. Then we take and we put it back in the fire once again. This time I grab a pair of flat jaw tongs, holding the curved part of the hook. I put the straight part into the vise, I close the vise down on it, and I twist it around a time or 3 to make a nice pretty spiral in it. I take, releasing it from the vise, I brush all the scale, which is just oxidation from fire, off of the metal, and then I drop it in a bucket of wax. The wax cools it slower than water, but more importantly, it burns a shiny black finish on it that's rust-proof. Then I let the hook air cool, then I'll drill a hole in the top part where I made it flat, and then I'll hang it on the wall, drive a nail through it, and I can hang anything on that hook that I would like.